If this video found you, pause for a moment. Let your mind slow down. Let your heart breathe. This is not just another message scrolling past you. Something within you was drawn here because you are standing at the edge of a change you cannot yet see. You have been carrying questions with no answers, prayers with no response, and hope that feels tired from waiting. And God is saying to you right now, this is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. There have been days when you felt like everything in your life was moving in the opposite direction. You tried harder, prayed longer, stayed faithful, yet things still slipped through your hands. You watched doors close without explanation. You watched people walk away without apology. You watched plans fall apart even though you did everything right. And quietly, in places you never spoke out loud, you wondered if God had changed his mind about you. But hear this clearly. God has not forgotten you. He has not ignored your prayers. He has not delayed your breakthrough because you are unworthy. What felt like punishment was actually preparation. What felt like loss was protection. What felt like silence was God working so deeply that words were unnecessary. You were never meant to understand everything while you were inside the storm. Some answers only make sense when you survive what tried to destroy you. God allowed you to walk through moments that stretched your faith because he was strengthening roots you didn't even know you had. You weren't breaking. You were becoming. There were nights when you lay awake replaying everything you wish you could change, conversations you wish went differently. Decisions you wish you never made. You blamed yourself for outcomes that were never fully in your control. You carried guilt that God already forgave. You carried shame he never placed on you. And yet he stayed close, even when you felt distant from him. You thought the delay meant denial. You thought the waiting meant failure, but God was rearranging things behind the scenes. He was closing paths that would have led to deeper pain. He was removing people who could not go where he was taking you. He was slowing you down so you wouldn't arrive too early to a place you weren't ready to sustain. Some blessings are heavy. Some answers require maturity. Some doors once opened cannot be closed again. And God loves you too much to give you something that would crush you instead of complete you. The season you're in now has taught you humility. It has stripped away pride. It has shown you who truly stands with you when there is nothing to gain. It has taught you how to pray when there are no words left. You have learned to trust God without signs, without confirmation, without applause. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of faith moves heaven. Right now, even if it doesn't feel like it, things are shifting. What you thought was stagnant is quietly changing. What you thought was over is being revisited by God's hand. The same situation that caused confusion will soon bring clarity. The same place where you felt small will become the place where God lifts you up. You may not notice it immediately. Reversals often begin quietly. A subtle change in perspective. A new sense of peace where anxiety used to live. A door opening just a little enough to let light in. God doesn't always announce his moves. Sometimes he just changes everything without warning. The people who doubted you will be surprised. The voices that underestimated you will fall silent. Not because you proved them wrong, but because God showed up in ways only he could. And when the reversal comes, you won't need to explain yourself. The evidence will speak. What once drained you will no longer have access to your peace. What once controlled your emotions will lose its grip. The weight you carried for so long will begin to lift, not all at once, but gently, like God reminding you that you were never meant to carry it alone. You didn't survive all of this for nothing. You didn't cry those tears for nothing. You didn't pray those prayers for nothing. Every moment of endurance mattered. Every act of obedience counted. Every time you chose faith over fear, heaven took notice. And now God is about to reverse what looked irreversible. The pain that shaped you will not define you. The delay that tested you will not deny you. The rejection that wounded you will not stop you. God is about to use the very things that hurt you to elevate you. Your testimony will come from your trials. Your strength will come from your scars. You may still feel tired. You may still feel unsure. You may still feel afraid to hope again. That's okay. Faith doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you trust God even when you do. And God is not asking you to have perfect faith. He's asking you to stay. Stay a little longer. Stay faithful. Stay open. Stay surrendered. Because what's coming will remind you why it had to take this long. There will be a moment, maybe sooner than you think, when you look back and realize the waiting season was not wasted time. It was sacred time. Time where God rewired your heart, sharpened your discernment, and prepared you for a blessing that will last. The reversal God is bringing won't just change your circumstances. It will change you. You'll walk with more confidence, more peace, more trust. You won't beg for things that once tempted you. You won't chase what God never intended for you. You'll recognize alignment when it arrives. If this video found you while you were feeling tired, discouraged, or close to giving up, let this be your confirmation. Don't stop now. Don't retreat. Don't settle. You are closer than you think. God is not done. God is not late. God is not silent. He is about to reverse everything. And when he does, you'll understand why it had to happen this way.